It's a mess in this attic, lot going on, but there ain't no need to panic. Come on up and join, we getting wild, getting manic. Spitting truth for all you fanatics. Every week got something new to say. Ain't no filter, this shit coming straight from the brain.
It's coming straight from the brain.
Yeah, it's coming straight from the brain.
What's up, everybody? Today is Tuesday, July 27th, 2021, which means we're 4 days removed from my wife, Jessica Rose Ross's birthday. That's Jessica Rose Ross of Jessica Ross Law, PLLC. If anyone's in legal trouble, whether it's criminal or civil or family law or anything in between, don't be afraid to reach out to my boo, my babe, Jessica. She's the bomb. While we're on the subject of her, this whole episode's about her. This is a Talk in the Attic, episode number 134. I'm your host, Kirk Ross, and I've been so inspired and so in love with Jessica for such a long time. And her birthday was this past weekend. We had a good time. We went dancing Friday night at a club. First, we went to the woods, which if you remember from Will and my mustache edition of the Grand Rapids interview scene, we actually went to the woods. And while we were at the woods, I made a joke about the fact that it's the only place in town where you can get a nice salmon steak. And then just hours later, you could grind on a college co-ed. So wouldn't you know, we actually went there that night, not to grind on a college co-ed, and certainly not to get a salmon steak, but to dance. And that was a mistake. It was very grindy. There was no salmon in sight, yet it still smelled kind of. Some of the most machismo, aggressive, masculine behavior that I've seen in a long time. So we got the hell out of there. Then we went back to Eve, which is our old stomping grounds. It's one of the few nightclubs where it's kind of got an actual nightclub vibe. And we danced, and it was fun. That was awesome. Saturday, we went to our friends who have the pool. And again, danced more, had more fun. Can you tell that Jessica and I like to dance? Some of you are probably thinking, like, you like to dance? Hey, look, I didn't say I'm good at it. I said I like to do it. Why do I like to do it? Because Jessica likes to do it, and she's fun. And what Jessica has taught me, and more than anything, is that you need to be yourself. You need to stop worrying about what other people think. Nobody knows you like you. Nobody knew Kirk like I did. And it didn't really become clear to me until Jessica came into the picture this final, most recent time, the one that led to us being married and all of this. And wow, what a change. I'm so happy. I can't imagine. I don't know. It's hard. This podcast certainly wouldn't be happening if not for Jessica. And what you're about to see and hear, much like my dancing, is not that skilled. Okay. But I'm showing you anyway. I'm sharing it anyway. And really this one's for Jessica because last fall, I think it was late October. It was definitely late October. I bought this M Audio MIDI controller keyboard. Frankly, I bought it without any intention of learning to play, although I always kind of wanted to learn how to play the piano. But I bought it to dress up like Mark Rebier for Halloween. We were going to one of the few parties we went to during the COVID era, a Halloween party in Detroit, and so I brought that as a prop. And then when I got back, Jessica really urged me to work on it, and not only did she urge me to work on it, but she also grants me an awful lot of time, grants me an awful lot of patience, grants me a lot of time where she actually has to listen to this. And if you think what you're about to hear isn't very good, you can imagine what it was like back in the winter. So it's been fun. I haven't learned how to read music. I'm basically just playing simple chords in a kind of a percussive manner, and I'm singing as best as I can at this point while actually playing. I could probably sing a little bit better if I wasn't playing, and I could probably play a little bit better if I wasn't singing, but that's not the game. The game is doing all of it together, and the podcast game in particular is about putting it out there, even if you don't think it's ready. If I had waited till I was ready last February when episode 1 came out, then I probably still wouldn't have released episode 1. So look, I know this isn't great. If you don't want to hear me singing to Jessica some Rainbow Kitten surprise songs, that's fine. You don't have to. In fact, if it's going to turn you off, turn the podcast off right now so that I don't have to worry about you coming back to me later and saying, well, it's rough. I don't know if I want to tune in again. If that's going to be you, just tune out. Okay. But if you're interested in seeing a work in progress, if you're interested in seeing somebody willing to put themselves out there, even though it's risky and nerve-wracking, then stick around and listen in on this little performance, this little medley that I put together of Rainbow Kitten Surprise. That's the band that Jessica and I fell in love with as we were falling in love with one another. We've seen them a number of times. We were supposed to see them 5 times in 2020, but that obviously that tour was postponed because of COVID, and unfortunately we haven't heard any updates since. We're a little nervous about the status of Rainbow Kitten Surprise. We hope everyone's doing okay. We hope they're still together, but individually we hope they're all okay. Maybe this little birthday present for Jess will prove to be an ear sore for you. It will probably prove to be sweet to Jessica. And hopefully it'll help speak into existence whenever this next Rainbow Kitten Surprise tour is going to be. Look, r.k.s, if you're listening, Sam, Jesse, Charlie, Derek, and Ethan, if you can hear me, I'm sorry about using your music. It's covered. It isn't even probably in tune. Therefore, it's really not using your music, is it? But listen, you inspired me, just like Jessica did, to learn music, to learn to play a little bit. It's so much fun. I'm having a blast doing it. If you don't come back, r.k.s, if Rainbow Kitten Surprise, the real band members, don't come back, this is all the world's going to get for r.k.s songs. And that would be a Travis mockery, as I recall Bob Odenkirk saying in a beer commercial all those years ago. So please, r.k.s, come back. Jessica, you're the best. I love you. You inspire me all the time. What you're about to see and hear, I know you may not always feel it, but man, every time I'm playing, I think of you. I think about playing for you and only you. And here's an example where I was feeling it this morning. Look, I'm nervous. I'm stalling now because I don't want anyone to hear. So you have a few more seconds to tune out. If you're going to stick around, thanks for sticking around. If you're going to tune out, hey, thanks for tuning in to begin with. I need to thank Sento Ani for the walnut table up here. I need to thank thestandingdesk.com for this dope standing desk, variable height desk up here. I need to thank Image Wash Product for a new opportunity that's coming along. More details on that to come. But above all else, I want to thank J. Rose, Jessica Rose Ross, my babe. As she says, you're mine. Sorry, folks. It's getting a little personal. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy this medley. Hit me up if you have any questions. Hey, if maybe you just want to listen to make fun of me, that's cool too. Without further ado, here's a little bit of an r.k.s medley. Happy birthday, Jessica. Love you. Peace out, everybody.
She's the edge between the sacred and profane, and means at least another language you would never speak in polite company. She's a dancer on a riddle in the answer. She auditioned for romantics, but no cause from the right company. She'll never love the way you need her to, darling. You never lift her at all. She only wants the man she thinks is you, darling. She'll only take her if you think you could lose. So what if I don't find you, take you back? I only want what I can have. If you love me, give me nothing but polite company. Didn't even say goodbye, not even half the time, and now I'm here and it's been 13 years and I ain't gonna cry about it. And I don't know where home is, but I suppose it's anywhere I go. It's any good at all. Is that my fault? Is that all my fault? My dreams go bad, baby. My drives they die lately. My truths they hide where impatiently you'll circle in my mind like more faded. My eyes are dilated to the back with a back, baby, fighting for. Now they're standing in the door saying that's my shit, that's my shit. That's what everybody wants some more of, singing. You may be the death of me, not disrespect back, but that's my shit, that's my shit. That's what everybody's on the floor for, singing. You may be the death of me, said you, yeah, you, yeah. You, yeah. You might be the death of me, said you, yeah. You, yeah. You, yeah. You might be the death of me. Now everybody got a mind of their own, and nobody mind following everybody else. I felt it. What's your problem? That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my everybody gotta pay what they gotta pay with responsibility. Disappear like honeybees and you. What's your problem? That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my I just can't go long if everybody else is doing it, cause everybody else is wrong. If everybody else is doing it, listen, everybody got a mind of their own, and nobody mind following everybody else. Sometimes open up your mind to my shit, to my shit, to mine, to mine, to mine, to mine, to mine, to mine, to mine. Said, pray for me if you still believe. Sometimes I just feel like nobody's listening or moves in a way that I cannot say, cause the music is ringing in my ear. Very lovely morning. Don't kill yourself today. Think of all you'd be missing. Prescription made painkillers. Count your blessings early before the light all hit the gates. Winning's for the lucky, living just take painkillers. Living just comes with a bit of heartache, and heartache comes with a bit of your own fate. Faith stays young till your heart get broke, but your hope grows up to become someday. Well, I never hurt no one, and no one will ever hurt me. I believe, I believe, I believe. Fair plays dumb till the doubts all leave. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Man, it won't fall till the people all speak. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Cannon ain't far for the souls who butter their pain for sweet relief. My queen won't feed on milk and honey. She's impartial to the summer sun. She's a lone fire burning in the sand. In a cold, lonely night without one. She cocks her pistols for she pops her collar, while she's all but lethal, pulling off that laser gun. She rips the halos off of angels for the fun of it. If all she does is smile at you, run. Like, what do you need these? Round here the cries die young. Fly, mama, fly away, come speak, mama. Around here the quiet die young. Well, very lovely morning. Don't kill yourself today. Think of all that you'll be missing, and don't you have to pay mind to that line in your way. Says you'll ruin it. You'll ruin this for everybody, won't you? How do you take so much and leave nothing for the more? Think nothing of it, or think nothing but this. But this is it, this is it. Sleep on glass till you bleed, wade up to your knees in ash, looking for the very last. But beneath your lips lies a trick of it, babe. For a couple licks you can get your fix and more. Picking a dream you wanted, stay in denial for the shit that gets you shaking in your car. Come and see me like lately, I've been fucking up hard, and I hate it when you lie in the thick of it all. Your heart, there it goes. Step up, track down somebody who knows how to give a fuck about your black bag. I know all the combinations of your cruelly imagined compromise. All your time's expired, I'm driving you to drink, and you're running a little low. no matter where you go, no matter where you're going, I can't take you there. I can't guess to get you home, playing catch up to the moon. And say we're getting pretty close, so with somewhere darker, with a little more bite to. Picture us out in Vegas, counting bills before the show, spending them from New Orleans, from the wild week before, and the stars in our eyes, saw the lights and the flares. Pictures of us in black, deal rolling down the red carpets laid on concrete, kind of billboards where we read at the stars of our eyes shine bright in the dark like diamonds, diamonds. In hearts, in our cards, in our silver strung guitars, say, hear me when I say, hear me when I come home late, you're wide awake. I'm sorry it's not enough, I'm sorry it's not enough to stay faded by in time with the back of your bed. Am I that levy you take, that levy you hold, faded by in time with the back of your bed. Am I that levy you break, that levy you pay me red, pay me red. Picture there, picture there, picture us and God shaking hands just because we can. Like DMC, we running this shit, run DMC. What's tricky enough we get? Watch me murder this, watch me murder this. Planes fly to west and plain in my view is the blame of the fault in the stars, counting cards in the dark. We're sitting tall, bleeding it out, believing it out. Our cries are just diamonds and hearts and our cards and our silver strung guitars. Say, hear me when I call, but hear me when I call in late, you're wide awake. I'm sorry it's not enough, I'm sorry I'm not enough to stay. And picture me counting cards, dear, picture me counting cards. Say you didn't see it, that I saw right through you. Say you didn't mean it, that I mean nothing to you. Like you said, do you believe me, that I'll be right for you? Say you love me like you used to. Whoa, whoa. Say you love me like you used to. And we'll vacation first class. I'm breaking your fall, you're breaking my ass. Working all day, you're hating on all those bitches at work. Say you're okay, you're faking, you're fucked up. You're drinking all day and you give me a cup, and I'll be damned if we could make it out of this alive, baby. I said I'll be damned if we could make it out of this alive. But is this what you want, what you wanted? Do you need love? Am I enough for you? In time you'll find I've got my baggage too. Well, Sugar City, pretty magic, got me good vibes, thank God I ain't driving. Traffic vision, blue bleed, and that's a blackout ladder, and it don't matter anyhow. I'm climbed to keep my good vibes and check out for cool climates in common. We got good friends, roll out and split ends, pretty magic. Traffic addicts, now I don't really know where you stay at. Can I get an address? Never mind, my phone dead, forget it. Now I don't really know where to bake that unless you're trying to get in which case my phone dead, forget it. And I never answer calls when I'm in the kitchen cooking. It's just a thing, it's out, and I never back call when our friends all looking at the car, cause that's all they want to talk about. Oh, are you trying to get a deal? A deal? A deal? Sorry on the real, but my eyes and my ears don't work well, and my fog keeps hiding on the hills. I can't feel, am I still dreaming? Skull on the table is a still life. Is it still life? What's a dreaming? Are you still dreaming? Feeling like I can't act right. Oh, right, sugar, city, pretty magic. Got me good vibes saying, God, I ain't driving. Traffic, vision, blur, blue, bleeding. It's a blackout ladder and it don't matter any. I'm climbing to keep my good vibes and check codes for cool climates in common. We got good friends, roll out in splits. Pretty magic, traffic, addicts. Now, I ain't trying to paint your conclusions. It's pay to play rules. Today's day for suit and tie celebration. Hammering out, I'm loosening, I'm falling down with that shit caked in my shoes. I ain't feeling this pair of twos. Ante up or just full, boy. Take a whirl, take two. Faking it, baby. I've been patiently waiting to watch where you move. Detecting all your clues. Feeding off of your cues like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get it right. Play nice as you do. Running off again, cigarettes, now front talking, it's a cakewalk till I miss a step. Make it there and I take a breath, start popping a sweat. But I could get used to seeing your cool demeanor, lighting my scene up, tripping all day till I'm licking the cleans up, licking all ways till the sins look clean. I'm walking down mazes, find the ways to permeate the walls of your room. Permanent, involved, we've been through, but place in, fake out, placate. For miles, for a mind, for I know, cause you could sell me on anything. Reach for the telephone and let it ring. Teach me to let it go. I think, no look, nothing but us and violence. Well, the dance among the drunk legs, a contest between untied lace or pop shoegaze or 808 heartbreaks. We both caught the piece of too hard to offbeat. Walking round GR, kissing in the street. What I hold you when the dance is through. Put your back against the wall. Follow syncopated water fountain conversation. Passing love inside a crayon covered bathroom stall. And what if I don't find you, take you there? Only want what I can.